Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Yes, today is Wednesday, and you are watching the Second Chance Kitchen. I am Christy. Thank you for joining me. So Wednesday means What's Cooking Wednesday. So today, but before I get into what we're making today, let me hide that so you can't see it yet. So I've got a new phone, and I have a little device. We're trying it out today to see so that when I show you things, it's not backwards anymore. You can read it directly how you're supposed to read it. So hopefully this little screen is a little screen that I put on the back of my phone so that I can use the cameras on the back side, if that makes sense, instead of doing like a selfie, which is how I normally do it. It's going from the back side. So let's test it out and see. So your comments might be a little harder to read because the screen is smaller. But so today's What's Cooking Wednesday. If you're just joining me every Wednesday, I like to go to estate sales. Let me tell you a little bit real quick because this is going to be a short recipe. I say that all the time and it ends up being long. But anyway, so I like to go to estate sales and I like to find handwritten recipes. Sometimes there's some, sometimes there's not. I like it if I find some, but I also understand that stuff like that usually likes to stay in the family, which is great. But I do like to find them when I can. So I have gone back today to my trusty little tin that I found a whole bunch of recipes in. I gave it a little break. So today's recipe comes from this tin. And we are going to make today a chocolate milkshake. I haven't done anything that's like drinkable, so I thought it'd be a little different today. Plus, the kids are now out of school, so I'm sure they will love to just drink this up if it's any good. So, let me show you the card and hopefully you can read it correctly. Hopefully hang on, I'll get it in a second. There we go. There. It'll take a minute for me to figure out how to hold it. Chocolate milkshake. That's our recipe today. So let me read it to you and we'll make it real quick. It says to put half a cup of cold milk, 3 tablespoons of chocolate syrup in a mixing cup. I don't have a mixing cup, so we're just going to use the blender today. Add 2 to 4 scoops of vanilla ice cream, depending on thickness you like best. That's it. That's all there is to it. And then it also says malted milk. Add 1 tablespoon of malted powder to the milkshake. I did go to like 2 stores to find some malt powder and I could not find it. But I know they make it because my mom's gotten it before. It's just the 2 stores I went to just didn't have it. So we're just going to make a plain old milkshake today. So let me show you. Of course, I am in Texas, so I had to get good old Bluebell. Trusty old vanilla Bluebell. So let's get to making. Let me put my hair back. Even though, I don't have a hair tie. So we're just gonna go without it. Alright, so let me move the camera a little bit and hopefully I can get you into a shot to see what we're doing. And again, we're using the blender today because I do not have a mixing cup. Alright, so we need a half a cup of cold milk. So I got a new thing of milk because our power went out. We had some storms roll through the other night and our power went out like at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we were out of power all day. It didn't come back on until like 7 o'clock that night. So I am very leery of milk. When I was younger, I drank some milk at school that the expiration date was fine, but it was not any good. So I am very leery when it comes to milk. I err on the side of caution. So it may still be good. And it was a brand new half gallon. I had just bought it the day before. I was so mad. So it's probably fine, but I bought a new one anyway, just in case. So half a cup of cold milk going in a measuring cup into the blender. 3 tablespoons of chocolate syrup. And I've got a little monkey over here just waiting to be my taste tester, right? Maybe.
Do you need to get you a hair tie?
That's okay. I'm not really cooking anything. We're just making a shake. But thank you. You offered to go get me a hair tie. Yes, we're live. Yes. Okay, now if you don't know about Bluebell, they don't have a seal around. There's no seal around it to show that it's keep going the wrong way for the camera, to show that, you know, like a plastic seal to unwrap. The way you know a Bluebell is still sealed is you can tell right here that it has not been opened. It's still like suctioned in. So let's break that seal right there.
This is live for
Yes, I'm live. So see, you can tell a difference. Let me put it back on. You can kind of tell a difference. Maybe not on camera, but you can tell it's been unstuck. Yum, Bluebell. Now there's a lot of people who don't like Bluebell. My mother included. Mom. Let me grab a paper towel. But I don't think we are not picky with our ice cream. We like Bluebell. Now my scoop, I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. It is that, we're going to say PC brand. If anybody knows anything about the PC brand, can you see? I don't know if you can read that. But PC, if you know what I mean. It was not this color when I got it. And now it's all dark. And it's kind of weird inside. So I don't know if it's supposed to look like that or not. But anyway. Alright, so we're going to do let's do the chocolate syrup first. And yes, I got the name brand chocolate syrup. I just heard a yay in the background for chocolate milk. 3 tablespoons of that stuff. So let's pour that in. 1, 2, and 3. Good old chocolate syrup. I'm not going to let you lick this in case your sister wants some or somebody else. Alright, 3 scoops. 2 to 4 scoops of vanilla ice cream. So, you know what? My ice cream's already melting. Let's just put 4 scoops. Why? Because it's summer break. That's why. It's summer break. We're going to put 4 scoops of ice cream. 2. You can always add more, right? 3. And you know, I always kind of wanted to work at an ice cream shop. Simply because I would be that cool person who put a little bit of ice cream at the bottom of the cone. They always just put they get a nice big scoop and put it on top, but there's nothing at the bottom of the cone. You know what I mean? I would be that cool person who's like, let me put a little bit of ice cream down there. Where's the ice cream? It's all melted. Just because. All right. Melty ice cream, melty ice cream. It's hot here in Texas already. Ice cream's already melted and I just bought it. Okay, that's it. That's it. So let's put the top on this blender and blend it up. Since again, I don't have a shaker cup, but I'm sure you could just use that. All right, so 3, 2, 1. I'll count it down and you can turn the volume down if you need to, right? 3, 2, and 1. I got most of that chocolate syrup mixed up. And it's super thin, but I'm sure if the ice cream was still a little more cold. But you know what? We're going for flavor-wise. Texture-wise, you can always add some milk, some ice if you want to. All bunch of different things you can spice it up. So we're going to pour it into the fancy cup. Chocolate milkshake. And there you have it. There it is. Move it this way. I feel like it's so dark in here. It is kind of overcast. I think it possibly could rain today. Alright, so chocolate milkshake. Let's taste. Cheers. I'm not a big ice cream person because I'm going to pay for this later because I didn't take anything beforehand. But it tastes like it tastes like creamy milk chocolate. Like a creamy milk chocolate is what it is. You ready? You want some? Yeah, he does. Come try. Say hello.
Hello.
What do you think?
Thank you.
I guess it's good. I guess it's good. So we're gonna go with, give it a thumbs up. I would probably put a little bit of ice in it, or make sure our ice cream is really, really cold. This one was already kind of melty. Anyway, I just went and bought it this morning at the store. Do you want to come try some chocolate milkshake? You don't have to do it on camera. It's okay. She's all like, but I haven't done my hair or my face routine yet. She's 14. Here, chocolate milkshake. Let you know what she says. Good? She says it's good. Alright, well there you have it. Today's recipe, chocolate milkshake. Super, super easy. I'm sure most people know how to make milkshakes, but I have not done one like this before. So again, here is the handwriting. And you can read it the right way, thank goodness. And alright, so all you need is a half a cup of cold milk, 3 tablespoons of chocolate syrup. You can always add more if you want it more chocolatey. And then I added 4 scoops of vanilla ice cream to it. And again, make sure ice cream is really cold so that way it gets a little bit thicker consistency. Or maybe even add some ice if you want that extra, kind of like a frappuccino type of texture. Anyway, it's a milkshake. I don't ever order milkshakes, so I don't really know what they're supposed to taste like. But I guess that's what it is. Add the goodness on top, get you some whipped cream and some sprinkles, and you have got yourself a party. So there you go. Thank you for joining me today on What's Cooking Wednesday. Didn't really cook anything today, but it was quick and easy and summertime refreshing. Who doesn't love a milkshake or ice cream, right, when it's hot outside? So there you have it. I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you again. If you like what you're watching and you like what I'm doing, please continue to follow along for more and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, thanks. See you later. Bye.